It was supposed to be just another Saturday night. Ordinary, quiet, uneventful. I had planned a simple dinner at home, hoping to unwind after an exhausting week. But that evening didn't go as I imagined. It changed everything. Ethan and I had been together for over 2 years. When I walked in, he was sitting on the couch, eyes narrowing like he already knew something was wrong. Guilt hit me immediately. He always seemed able to see through me, to know what I was feeling without a word. There was no hiding from him. But I wasn't ready for what came next. Ethan had always been the partner I dreamed of, caring, patient, supportive. Our relationship wasn't perfect, but I truly believed in US. That night, however, his expression revealed emotions I rarely saw. Disbelief, hurt, disappointment, all tangled together. He didn't raise his voice, didn't cry. He spoke softly but firmly. I trusted you, and you broke that trust. Those words crushed me. I knew there was no explanation that could undo what I had done. He just stared at me, waiting, though I could tell he'd already made up his mind. We shared a small apartment in the city, and though we had the occasional argument, I had convinced myself we were happy. I hadn't realized I was about to shatter that illusion entirely. It had started with a lie I thought was harmless. But instead of yelling, storming out, or demanding answers, he simply stood, turned, and walked to the bedroom. He shut the door quietly. In that silence, I understood. He had already let go. That was the hardest part. He didn't fight for us. He didn't beg for answers. He didn't even ask me to try. He left me to face the reality of my choices alone. I stayed frozen on the couch, trying to process what had just happened. The apartment felt unbearably still, a constant reminder of what I had lost. Hours dragged as I waited, hoping he would come back, say something, anything. But he didn't. The door remained closed. By then, it was clear. Ethan wasn't just behind that door. He was gone. What we had was gone too. I realized losing him wasn't just about the mistake I made. It was about not fighting hard enough when it mattered most. That night, I finally fell asleep on the couch, the weight of regret pressing down heavier than any blanket. A glass of wine dulled the pain slightly, but it couldn't erase the truth. I had broken something that could never be repaired. In the following weeks, I decided to meet James, an old friend from college I hadn't seen in years. We had been close back then, but life, time, and distance had pulled us apart. When he reached out, I felt nervous but excited. The idea of catching up, sharing memories, slipping back into that familiar comfort seemed harmless enough. We met at a bar not far from my apartment. I told Ethan I was meeting a friend, but kept the details vague. Thinking it would be simpler that way, the evening with James flowed effortlessly. We laughed, reminisced, and for a while, it felt like no time had passed. The connection was still there, undeniable. In that moment, it didn't feel wrong. We ended the night with a hug and a promise to stay in touch. That should have been it. But it wasn't. When I came home later than expected, Ethan was there, calm but cold. "I saw you," he said. My heart sank. I tried to brush it off, asking what he meant. His next words cut through me. "At the bar with James." I froze. How did he know? Was he following me? Desperately. I muttered that I didn't think he'd mind, though even I didn't believe my own words. Ethan's face was drained of color. He wasn't angry. That would have been easier to bear. Instead, his eyes held something heavier. "Hurt. I never thought you'd do this," he whispered, voice unsteady. I wanted to explain, to apologize, but no words came. The next morning, I woke to find him gone, his clothes and belongings packed. On the table lay a single note. "I can't do this anymore. I can't be with someone who doesn't respect me." That was the last I ever heard from him. What shattered me most wasn't that he left, but the silence that followed. Weeks blurred as I replayed every mistake, every lie, every choice that led me here. And slowly I understood, heartbreak isn't always about betrayal. Often, it's a quiet acceptance that something has been broken beyond repair.